set flow, and that flow.
Well, okay. And where did you and Nanny get married? What town?
Where?
Sayre, Oklahoma.
We had another wedding.
Oh, that's right. That's right. On Christmas. Yeah, Christmas Day. Okay. What was it like for you growing up in the... Huh?
I can't see. Put it down.
Oh, sorry. What was it like for you growing up in the time period that you did? Good? Bad? You don't know?
Well, I wouldn't take anything for it.
No?
And you know, kids today, they don't know what to talk about the bad times, you know. And never good. I don't want to rerun them because I'd have to get up and build the fire. Take my turn at it, and I don't want to do that, but I'd have to get in every evening and either bring in some corn cobs or kindling to start that fire with. We didn't keep the fire going all night.
Oh, no. So that's interesting. And you use corn cobs?
We have burned cow chips.
Cow chips, yep.
And corn cobs just like a flash. They didn't last. And we have burned some maize heads. You know, and they're not any good. They don't last, but they'll make a little heat. But if you're out of wood and out of cold,
it'll work.
Every fall, Dad used some of the money, the cotton crop we got in it, and if we had enough money, we'd buy a couple of tons of coal. And then we'd chop wood and go out and pick up shingle roots. They'd break that soil out, plow that land, and break those shingle roots out. We'd pick them up and bring them in and use them for firewood.
Okay. Did you move often? You didn't move, did you?
Move on. We kiddos were all born, except Faye and Flo, on a 40-acre farm that Dad filed on. When Granddad Goodwin came to Oklahoma Territory, he had filed on 40 acres earlier. I think near Paul's Valley or something. And they were allowed to file on 160 acres. That's a quarter section. And so Granddad, he had to cut his filing down to 120 acres.
You couldn't have 160.
Because he had already, and in this quarter there, he finally got Dad to put a little shanty on that 40 and file it. And that finished out that quarter. Granddad stopped.
So you pretty much stayed, you stayed there?
I stayed there, we stayed there all the time. And then Granddad bought 2 quarters north. One quarter north of John Granddad, in the next quarter east of it. And Dad and Granddad both that half section. And when Granddad took the west section, west quarter of the section, and Dad took the east because it joined Granddad on the north. That was Cogdell and Patton. That's Cogdell and Patton, the one that filed on it. And so that's what Granddad got to. Granddad got to Cogdell for it. And Dad got to Patton. And Patton quarter was the one where we built a new house in 28.
What makes it 28? Well, okay. Hold on. Did your granddad and Papa Jim, were they from Oklahoma, or did they move from somewhere else?
Well, they moved from they used to be in the Dallas area, not back now.
So Texas was somewhere in Texas.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's okay. I just wanted to know.
Paper.
Alabama.
Oh, Alabama.
They were in Alabama.
Oh.
They came from Alabama.
Okay.
To Falls Valley.
Okay.
Then we went from Falls Valley to Oklahoma Territory.
Okay. Oklahoma Territory. Okay, was there a chore that you hated doing as a child? Just one.
A chore? I don't really know. I mean, actually, but I can tell you for darn sure that I didn't like to pick cotton.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you, Randy Boo, we never did have to use a steel cover on our cotton stalks because if they were big enough for that, Dad had already wore them out on mine. I'm trying to get me to pick. I didn't
Picking
like to pick cotton.
Okay. Okay.
Andy.
Sorry. What do you think was the most important invention during your lifetime?
Maybe you get over here.
There's been a lot.
You know, a lot happened between that horse and buggy.
The car?
How old were you before you had a car in your family?
Well, do you think that's it? The car?
If you want to blame that, I'm good to go.
It doesn't matter. Sun comes up.
Are you?
When the sun comes up.
Well, electricity, cars. We're having it. Granddad's hung up.
Well, I doubt really, get right down to it. When you stop to think about it, I don't know anything that actually was in it prouder than was that Model T Ford.
And how old?
17, that's a 17 model.
1917.
And Dad traded 3 unwrote news for it.
And how old were you? How old were you? When were you born? What year?
Well, yeah, that's when I was born.
Yeah, oh, in 17.
And I guess I was probably probably 4 or 5 years ago. Probably 4. I was expecting about 4 years ago when we got there.
Do you remember when you first got electricity? Or do you remember living without it?
Oh, you sure remember living without it. Those kerosene lamps, you know, and yeah, in winter. But I can find out. Just turn it off, say, let me find it. Maybe I can find out.
It's no big deal.
Let me ask.
It's no big deal.
I'll ask Faye.
I'll go ask her.
Okay, you ask her. I'll ask you something else.
Yeah.
Get the paper.
Sorry. Okay. What kind of books did you like to read?
Do I like to read?
Well, when you were little, like, were there books that you liked to read?
Oh, I guess I was excited more about the Wild West than anything else.
That's so cool. Okay. Your favorite toy? I don't know if I could remember my favorite toy.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, Brandy. I never was much
No toys?
on toys. I never was a little boy.
No.
I was Dad's little man, and I thought I could do a little of anything that he could do. And I was in his way about all the time. I mean, that's true story. And that's what Ruby, I had Ruby make the comment not too long ago. And she said, well, people need to work for a little bit. And so I guess that's probably it.
Yeah.
You know. But I loved it all.
Okay, what was your school like?
Pardon?
Your school? What were they like? Like a one-room house? Or one room?
Oh no. When I started school, we had a 2-room. It was pretty. It was down at Mulberry.
And did you walk there? How did you get to school?
We walked. We went horseback. We rode in the buggy.
Okay.
And we went in a hack. 2 families of us would share. We'd share a horse, they'd share a horse, and maybe two families would ride together.
Oh. And so how long did you go to school?
How
To
long?
what grade?
I went to graduated, but I don't know how old I was when I graduated.
You don't?
No, I just went through high school.
Okay, to high school. And then did you go right into the Navy? Right after high school?
That's high school? Oh goodness, no. I had 2 children.
Oh, you got married first. Okay. All right, I'm getting off task. Were you given any special awards when you were in school? Like the prettiest eyes or the best hair?
Well, not that I recall.
You weren't special.
But I most probably win the dummies.
I don't think so.
Is that Dumbo? At Dumbo.
Okay. All right. Now, how old were you when you started dating?
I don't even remember. That's been too long ago.
Who was your first girlfriend? I'll ask you that. Do you remember that?
Well, heck no.
Okay.
I had too many.
Okay, I believe that. All right. Now here's a question you gotta. What were there any fads? You know what a fad is?
Fat.
Bad.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like, what's a fad?
Hula hoop.
Like in your youth.
Bell bottoms.
Like, you know, like bell bottom
Slinky.
pants, or ducktail haircuts, or was there anything like that that stands out when you were young? Like that people had to have or had to do, or, you know?
Well, I kind of like those bell-bottom trousers.
Okay.
I thought they were, and you probably never ever seen any of them.
They have them now.
Well, but these, you take it down the side, and they'd cut them there, and they'd put a V part in there with different colors.
Oh.
Yep. I've seen that.
That's great. That's cool. Okay. How did you meet Nanny? I can't remember that.
Met Nanny on a blind date.
On a blind date with someone else? You were with someone else?
No.
Blind date with her.
Oh,
No,
she was a blind
she
date.
was a blind date.
Who set you up?
Pardon?
Who set up the date?
Vern Albert. He was going with Helen Cutright in Francis, and he burned to school. He come home and he had to be with Helen, and Francis was spending the weekend with Helen. So I went with Vern, and we picked Helen and Francis.
Did you like her right away? I mean, did you start, that was it?
Well, Francis and I went to go to school together. Well, I guess so. She's fixing to get married.
Oh, she was?
She's going.
Oh, granddad.
I stopped there pretty quick.
Well, how long?
She told me, she said, well, now I've got to have another date with J.M. And I said, I don't like that a bit. She said, well, now I've got to tell him I'm not going to.
So,
I didn't like it, but she didn't.
she had to be polite, I guess. So then how long did you date before you got married? A week? A year and a half? Oh, okay. Where'd you go on your honeymoon?
But when we went home,
You went to your house?
we spent the night in Erie.
Where's that?
Well, it's called Sarah.
Oh. And then you went home?
I guess I probably had, I had a horse and saddle, and I doubt if I had $10.
Oh. Did you have a car?
I told you I had a horse and saddle.
Oh, wow. Wow, Granddad. Okay.
Now, wasn't she foolish?
She was. I'd have married the guy with the car.
Oh, he had the car. He had a car. That sucker had some money.
Oh, well, I think you guys did okay, really.
I guess I just blew her away.
I guess you did.
I can't visualize it. Poor sucker. I'm sorry she put up with me as long as she did.
Okay, so what advice would you give your grandchild on their wedding day, or your great grandchildren on their wedding day about marriage, I guess?
Don't marry a guy who only owns a horse.
just put it on. You know,
Now, Granddad, you guys were married almost 60 years, so that's your advice. Put it on.
I'm good. I'm gonna tell you. The old saying is, it takes a heap of living and a whole lot of loving to make a house a home.
Okay.
And that's what I never, I tried not to ever being guilty of going up and say, well, that's a beautiful home. If I happen here, I'd say I might say that's a beautiful house.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
But the outside, that's what's inside.
That's right.
That's it. You know, to
I saw lots of pictures of her when she was little.
get anything
All that
stouter,
stuff done
the
there.
better. And like I've always told the kids when they move, you know, is pick you find a good church, and then you know, and then you go picking out the good things. See the good things, mark them down, because I said, the bad things are all they're gonna jump at you.
Yeah.
But there's good things.
Yeah.
There's good things.
How was golf?
I just think that
They behave.
you've got to have church, but it starts at home.
Thank you.
Foundation.
You're right.
No.
Okay.
Just put them in the suitcase.
What did you find most difficult about raising children? Mike Goodwin, just in general?
Well, a lot of that, when you get back right to it, is what you're doing. You set the example that you're living with them.
Yeah.
Your expectancy of them, and you know, and you're going to do a new porno. I mean, that's what's difficult. And you know, when we parents, we don't want our kids to have to do like we had to do. And today, I think it's worse today than it was in my day. But because them saw that my mother saw that we did do it. But today, they put in them and tell them to do it, and then I haven't got time to wait to do that. I do it. They go ahead and do it. They go off. Know what you think?
Yeah.
And kids are not at fault on it.
Yeah.
You know, they're not. They just don't.
Well,
They don't have.
work
They don't have the right responsibility. You know. I had chores and stuff like that, you know, to do. Part of mine was, like I said, get that those corn cobs are killing them start tomorrow. So sometimes it's my time to start tomorrow. Sometimes it's my time to start tomorrow. It's my time to see that cold bucket was in, the water bucket was full, and, you know, and stuff like that. We don't have people that
Well, what do you think what's the most rewarding thing about being a parent? Grandkids?
Well, they go on the grand and the great, you know, and that's where they get their name.
Yeah.
It
It just gets better each generation. Okay. Your one of your favorite memories with Nanny. Favorite time. Happy time. You're the favorite. Do you have any?
But you know, I guess, you know, you don't think anymore or love anymore, but you first,
Oh, really?
you know,
No.
you know,
I didn't know I was gonna cry.
well, but you know,
You were at the hospital? Or was Annie at the hospital or at home? Okay. And so were you at the hospital or did you go somewhere else?
Oh, yeah, hospital. And Elma got some man. I'll tell you this. This is kind of funny. I found that a bargain on some shoes. And it's cost me $1. And you know, those suckers was hurting my feet. And I was pressing about my feet hurt. Nelma said, "Bill, shut your mouth. Look how precious is sitting up there hurting. And you're complaining about your feet hurting." Now, you only did get something. I wasn't.
You put it in perspective.
There's no shoes anyway. I live in
So where did you get Kay? Like why did you name her? Did you get that name from somewhere else? Aunt Kay? You don't know?
I had anything to do with it. I
Maybe
guess
pivot,
Nanny
huh?
was.
Okay. That's
I
awesome.
don't know where that came from. Charity?
Okay, we're going back again.
Paper.
What did you want to be when you grew up? Do you remember when you grew up?
Well, I read. You mean after I gone through?
No, like when you were a little boy, do you remember wanting to be something or do something?
Just want to grow up and be a man like Dad.
Okay. What was your first job? Where you got paid? You're back up. We're videotaping. You're in the way.
Baby, I used to cut brooms for women all day. 75 cents or $1.
For all day.
Yeah. And, you know, if they was paying a man $1, I didn't get 75 cents. So Dad always he wouldn't let them pay me as much as they paid for me. He said, if you know, you're expecting, you know, and it's okay. I cut my row out and helped them out. But I still didn't get but 75 cents. But I got my dinner. We'd get her dinner.
Oh.
So, and that would be that'd be the first time. And then we'd be cotton. I pull cotton. I pull 400 pounds of cotton. If I pull 400, that it'd take that many to make $1. 25 cents a 100. That's what. I pull cotton for that cheap. Yeah, but
Okay. I probably know this. Who was the person that had the most positive influence on your life? that Dad told that story about the ketchup, I do not ask for anything. I mean, it's already traveled to me. I mean, from that many generations to me, I don't ask for anything that's not on the table. Okay. You served in the Navy, and what was your job? What did you do? What was your job?
I was just, I stayed at home. The big part of what I was here, I wasn't out there very long, but I just worked in the galley.
In the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh. Cool. That would make sense. Okay.
Where'd you go?
San Diego.
You didn't leave the country?
Sorry?
You didn't leave the U.S.?
No, I told them I was out. I was out of the United States all the time. I was in California.
Okay. Have you ever been a victim of a crime?
Hope it didn't get caught.
No, not you. Has anyone ever crimed against you? Like been mugged or? No, never. Okay. What were your pets? Who were your pets? I know you had. Who were they?
What?
Your pets? Your,
The pets?
beef? But who were those dogs? Who were all your dogs?
No? You talking about the one know our first dog
Yeah.
that I remember? That was a collie dog named Shorty.
Shorty. And then who were the ones that you and Nanny had? Did you Bishu? Right? Who was Bishu? Oh, maybe that was the white hairs.
I can't even think of him.
One named Pixie, I think.
Oh yeah, his Vicky, but
Poodle?
we had that poodle and I'd make him clean his feet off.
That was Major.
Major! I forgot about Major.
That's what it's saying. Big,
Did you get Sinead from Major?
Major was the one.
Okay.
And honestly, that's like the big rain. I Major, I can clean his feet off. He's white.
That is so funny. So, okay, is there anything that you've always wanted to do but haven't?
Well, I always wanted to go to California, but we haven't had been in California. I've always been west. I've got to see the kids.
You've done a lot. That's for sure.
I've never been skydiving, mountain climbing, any of that, but and don't have any desire to. But
Okay, now tell me about the basketball team, the semi-pro basketball team. Didn't you coach basketball?
I have. I'm in the pivot team. That's what I went to do.
And were they like semi-pro or something?
Oh no.
What did Dad say? No.
We just outsiders. Don't know what. We call them Black Widows.
Dimmitt Black Widows?
We had a picture of a Black Widow spider on the back of our jersey.
Really? Did you play or coach?
I did both.
And who was on the team? Just your friends?
or
Just friends?
just friends, and maybe ex-high school kids, you know, use some of them. And sometimes, you know, maybe a coach might play with us, but not very often. We just mostly, just ex-player.
The defensive widow?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any place that I'll go back, I'm going back and forth, not, that you hung out as a kid? Is there a special hangout?
We used to, you know, I guess, we used to like to go, up to what they call the old blowout, in the sand hill that just looked like it just looked like it had been hollowed out there. It was on a quarter north of Lizzie's granddad's place. And we always like to go up there, ride down in that back out. And it seemed like it was big, seemed like it was deep, but it probably wasn't. They told me it's filled in, but I said, I guess it wasn't as deep as we thought.
Yeah. It's like,
What did you do there? What'd you do there?
Oh, we just go burn blood. You know what I'm saying?
now, did you, was there like, did people drink a lot? Like, was that a thing that kids did where you go, I don't know, drink beer? You could,
Yeah.
what? I mean, was that like, you know, all the influences that, I guess.
Yes. We had it.
No, but when was Prohibition? Oh, way early. Yeah. Okay.
1918. He was 1. He quit drinking when he was 1.
Pardon?
I said Prohibition started in 1918.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It didn't affect you a whole lot.
No.
Now, what about drugs? Were there drugs, like, I guess.
You know, Brandy, I was never tempted.
Yeah.
And I was never offered any drugs. But there was.
There was some. That's how it was for me. I know that there were people who did, but I never
You
saw
never
it.
approached. Well, I never was.
Did any questions come up?
She was already gone from home. Probably you were
Yeah, we had, we had a Electrolux refrigerator, but it was on butane. That's how we did it. In the first refrigerator that Nanny and I got, we bought it. They added $2.50 a month for just added to our electric bill. And set it in there, set that burger in there, you know, and only did add $2.50 a month. We paid nothing down the house. But I don't think it cost over $100.
Probably not.
But I'll tell you, now Brandy, the thing that you think about today, in 1928, Mother and Dad, that's when we built a new house up there on that court. We was talking about we improved that court. what they called it was a 3-bedroom, and a dining room, and a living room combined. This was a beam between, I don't know how big it was. There's 2 9x12 rugs on it, and then space in between them, you know, and 3 bedrooms, kitchen, and a porch, screened-in porch on the back, and a front porch on the front with bannisters on it. And they built that house. I don't know what square foot would be in it, but they built that house for $1,250. Ruby's dad told Dad, he said, he was carpenter. He said, Jim, I'll build it for a fourth of what the lumber cost.
Really?
So Dad went to the lumber yard and had it figured, and they said, well, it'll cost $1,000. So Ben built it for $250. And that house had a double wall. It was diagonal shingle on the outside with 1x12, and then car siding over, drop siding over that, sheetrock inside. So you know it had 3 walls. It didn't have any insulation, but it had sheetrock and double wall, which was that's pretty long.
I know. Yep. Well, so what, like during the Great Depression, did you all feel that? Like, was it affected?
Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah. You know, I don't know of anything. We never was hungry. We always had, we didn't have anything adequate, you know, but we had plenty to eat. But we used to know.
Yeah.
Or that or grew it, you know. Yeah. So, oh goodness. Yeah.
How old, when was the Great Depression? 38, 36?
29.
Oh, 29. So you were like 11. Did Papa Jim, did he lose his job, or did he have a job during that time?
Have a job?
During the Great Depression?
No.
He just was a farmer.
They were feeding all of us and all of the community by running a little country market, you know.
Oh, Papa Jim did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Mama she had a store when she and Dad married, and they ran that store. And how in the world they did that? Mercy. Oh yeah, you know, I dropped that I filled a lot of 5-gallon jugs, kerosene, sold for a quarter, 5 gallons, and I told them today I put $1 worth of potatoes on that because they wouldn't have the tops on the kerosene cans. And they have to stick a potato on there to make the top so that keep that kerosene soft. It's cost them a quarter. Yeah, in 1940, I tell them I left a good job. I was not making $9 a week, 6 days.
$9.
Putting in about 12, 10 to 11 hours a day, I guess, probably.
Wow.
My first job in Jimmy, 12 and a half weeks.
$12.50 a week.
Sounds like my grandpa quit school in the 8th grade to get a job at the stave mill, $3 a day.
Do what?
He made $3 a day cutting. They call them staves. You cut lumber down.
Lumber.
He said he slept in the field that night because he was worried somebody'd get there before him the next day and get his job.
Well, now that's what some of them would tell me. They said, you know, and I told them I went out and moved out to Denver in 1940. In my first job, I was making 12 and a half a week working in the basement. And they said, we didn't work that cheap. I said, didn't everybody have a job?
Yeah. Did Nanny work?
Nanny worked. She worked in the grocery store some, checked some, and she worked in the drink center store some. And she babysat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.